All right, welcome back into Market Day Report. I'm with you now for the rest of the show. Halftime, it's the band is played, and now we're back on the field. Why don't we see what these markets are doing? Now that we've gotten a little bit of a rest here, let's take a look at what corn's doing for us, right? Let's take a look at a 4.5 cent lower market. Not very good, but 676 is last, and that's March. We're 4.5 cents lower in the May, the 676 as well. That March-May spread trading zero, or flat, as they say. And we've also got the new crop teas down 3 cents to 5.93.5, but that still can't do anything except for bump around between 5.90 and $6. Let's take a look at soybeans. Well, that was short-lived. We're in that new crop, right? Let's take March is down 8.25 cents to 15.40.5. May is off 8.75 cents to 15.35.25. Those are a couple cents off the lows, both of them. And if we go to the new crop, what do we have going on in new crop beans? It's going to be off of that $14 level for sure. We're 5 cents lower, 13.94 even, and we just kissed that $14 level yesterday. Couldn't really hang around up there too long. How about wheat? Wheat was not doing too well when I was doing the radio show, and I don't think it's gotten any better, and it hasn't. 12.75 cents lower, and the March contract is 7.37 3/4, while May is off 12 cents as well to 7.50 3/4, about 4 cents off the lows in both of those. Let's see about Kansas City wheat, though. Let's take a look at the hard red wheat there. That's even worse. 21.25 cents lower in that front month. That's March, 8.83 even, backing up big time, about 6 cents off the lows. May is down 19.75 cents to 8.73 3/4. So that one kind of stings. If we go to the spring wheat in Minneapolis, that's down, but not as bad. 8 cents lower in that March contract. 9.16.5, about 3 cents from the lows there. May's off 7.25 cents to 9.11.5. So there you go with your wheat products. Take a quick peek at what's going on in the old cotton market. We're up 186 points in that March contract to 82.78. So remember, we kissed that $80 level and rallied pretty hard from there. So that's not a bad cotton board. All right, let's bring in our next guest analyst. It's going to be Ryan Kelbrants. He's with CHS up in Inver Grove Heights. He's another Minnesota guy. We just got done talking about all the old days in the old Met. And you're probably getting some weather up there too, aren't you, Ryan?
Yeah, they've got schools closed in a lot of areas. Some of the elevators are closed. I heard an ethanol plant was going to close a little bit early today too, due to the weather. We're kind of in between storms right now. They're expecting some snow and some heavy winds and some really cool temperatures. So not a lot moving on the roads right now up here. There's not a lot of real fresh news coming out. You know, watching the weather patterns down in South America, it looks like northern part of Brazil may see some drier weather the next couple of days, so that'll help out with the harvest and the safrinha planting on the corn there. But Argentina remains hot through the end of the month, so that's continuing to be an issue. We did have a specialist come out with his weekly newsletter, and he said that Brazilian crop was going to be unchanged at 151 million metric tons, but he did lower the Argentine bean crop by 2 million metric tons to 34. So that continues to get a little bit smaller. Weather-wise in other areas, we're looking at China. There's going to see some showers benefit some of the drier areas and the rapeseed areas the next 10 days. Australia is going to see some limited dryness building up in the southern areas. South Africa looks like some drier conditions are seen the next 10 days, so that should draw down moisture for late corn pollination there. But all the reports are delayed. We got the export sales are going to be out Friday morning. I don't think we're going to see too much of a surprise there. We've seen limited daily export sales announcements from the USDA. And then on the 24th, grain futures options expire for the March canola, corn, oats, beans, meal, oil, and the wheat complex. So that's on the docket too. Seeing some rolling the March positions to the May and further out, but just a quiet day. I think the weather's got the volumes a little bit lower than they are usually.
When are we going to see commitment of traders? I mean, after that ion problem, it seems to me that that's a long time to go without that information.
Yes, they are putting out some estimates for where the funds are, the fund positions, but we've seen no official data the last few weeks. The last thing that I read, they're expecting them to be out on Friday, so we'll see what happens on Friday.
All right, well, make sure we keep an eye out for it. But that was great stuff. Always great content. Thank you very much. Ryan Kelbrants, he's with CHS up in Inver Grove Heights. We're going to bring it back. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk livestock with me wearing the cow jacket after this.